Hello YouTube, and a very warm welcome back to the second part of the video after we did Stansted to Frankfurt. We're still in turnaround state, still in how the aircraft was left when we arrived into Frankfurt. We are going to now take her off to Paris Charles de Gaulle this evening. Same reg, same stand, same configuration, nothing's happened in the flight deck. Deboarding got completed not too long ago, and we just shut up the main door. We left the other doors open just to allow some fresh air in, but we've shut this main one. So hopefully you've enjoyed the first segment of this flying these Fedex ops, and we're now going to take her as Fedex 33 from Frankfurt over to Paris Charles de Gaulle. As always, if you're enjoying the content so far and you're enjoying these videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and be sure to hit post notification bell so you get notified when new content like this goes live. Be sure to hit thumbs up, and also any route suggestions, be sure to post them in the comments below. If not, be sure to post your favourite emoji, it's good for engagement. And yeah, shall we hop into the flight deck of Fedex 33 and take her over to Paris Charles de Gaulle. And welcome back to the flight deck of Fedex 33, or should I say from Fedex 34 down to 33. As you can tell, still in the same cockpit. We've not actually touched anything other than just shut the main cargo door, the deck door. We still have the timer from before, which took us 44 minutes to get over. Oh, that's that chrono disregard. I forgot to turn that chrono off. That's good. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the en route time from Stansted down to Frankfurt, 55 minutes. So that's still sitting there. And then we've got a chrono over here of 1 hour and 16. So we can go ahead and clear that up. So that, yeah, that's fine. So pre-flight, this is all good. This is all blanked up now. This is all cleaned out. This should have cleaned up as well. Close flight, we should have closed that flight from the previous flight, but that's all good. And that should reset itself as well. So that's fine. So, let's get a METAR update. Just to be sure that we're all on the correct hectopascals, which we are. We're on 9. Parking brake is off because we're on the chocks. And everything else is good a dally. So let's go into here and we'll do that, but we'll also go up to the overhead and make sure everything's okay as well, which is all good. So we can come into here. We need to go to resets, reset all, and then normal. And then we can go checklist, normal menu, pre-flight, and then we can do that, and then we can override that item because we don't need that for just now, and then we can do that. So let's come down into the FMCs, shall we? So we are at Frankfurt on Foxtrot 234, and then we'll go Frankfurt to Paris LFPG, and we'll do a route request on that, and hopefully we'll be good. Fuel, looking to take 35.7 pounds of fuel out here. Will probably take about 36.5. Let's take 36.5 just to have extra because Paris is kind of big, so you know, we'll do that. Zero fuel weight for today is we're basically practically a little bit heavy this time, so 461,000, well, 461.7. Why did I get rid of that? 461.7 is in the box. So Paris, Frankfurt to Paris, runway 18 for departure, and that's just a performance uplink which we'll grab here very shortly. And we are Fedex 33. And we're going to go departure 18, and shall we do a little bit of a briefing for you guys. So here we are in Frankfurt, just now setting up in the Cargo Apron. we are going to be on the, what is it? It's down here. The Sobra 2 Lima departure, runway 18, departing to the south. So flying off of runway 18, heading a 176 up to 2,840 feet and above for Delta Foxtrot 160, max 220, and Delta Foxtrot 198 to 4,580 by here. 9,000 above by DF201 Donab, and then Sobra, and then as filed on the way out. Initial climb is 4,000, and then we just need this arc around this airport, which is easy enough to do. So, if we were to come back, we'll be coming back in on runway 7 right again, like we did from Stansted to Frankfurt. Just land 7 right, we'll just vector ourselves back in and come back in on the approach for ILS runway 07 right in the event of we need to. But I feel like we won't need to, because nothing ever happens. So, and plus we don't have failures on anyway, so yeah, that's the thing. So, coming down, we are on the Sobra 2 Lima. Sobra 2 Lima, route, activate, execute. That's in. Performance initialization, we'll accept that. 340, that is definitely not going to be the case. We're going to be 240. They're very, very low on this route because it's a very, very short hop. 0 fuel weight, we've got 461.7. And reserves of 16.3. Let me do a bit of maths. 17.1 into there, so that's fine. We'll take 18.5 in here, and we've got a step of 0. That is fine. We'll go legs page, route data, load that, because that's going to be handy for us. Execute that. VNav is done. Transition is 5,000. Out of here. Forecast. We're going to delete all this. I don't know why this did not delete when after we landed, but it's fine. 060 into there, and we'll load. Right, that's done. So, shall we get boarding on the go? And while that's boarding, I am going to nip to the lavatory. So bear with me. Okay, right. We forgot that we actually need to open up that door, because otherwise we're not going to be able to board, so that's fine. Right, so that's done. Right, so let's do the FMM again. We'll do that one, and then we'll do 25, 10. Oh, is that the wrong VOR? I bet you it was. Yes, it was. Which is good. Good that I recognise that. That's good. Anything else we need to take a note of on here? No. We just need to set 4,000 in the window. 4,000, and then fly heading 176. 176. 176 is in the window. Turn the flight directors on, we'll do VNav, which is good. We'll do parking brake. We'll do XPDR, and then we'll come down into here. And we'll do ACARS, pre-flight. Pre-flight, that's fine. So we are on stand Foxtrot 234. Invalid entry. Can I delete that? Nope, invalid delete. Okay. We'll just keep that there. So origin, we are in Frankfurt. Destination Paris. Time of departure is at 22:30. And we are Fedex. And en route time is just 1 hour. Oh, that's a minute. 100. There we go. Unblink. Done. Data link. Done. Come down into here. Initialize flight. Done. And then we can then put all this back on as well. So we can do that. Data. That's already all in. That's all gone. That's fine. Right. So. What else do we need to do? What else do we need to... Oh, we need to do the secondary route, don't we? So, we need to do EDDF to EDDF. We are Fedex Fedex 33 off of 18, departing... Oh, shook. 18 center by the 2 Lima. Arrival ILS 7 right. Via none of this. We'll just do it via that, and then that's good. We'll return to route 1 legs, and then we're all good there. VNav climb. We're going to take where's top of climb? Top of climb is right there. So 0.68 on that. 0.75 on that. And then descent we don't touch. Fixes in, routes in, navs is good, VNav is good. We're pretty much ready to go other than just for our takeoff speeds. So let's go ahead and grab those. And then we'll be good to go. So, it is dry. Winds are 030 at 9. 7 degrees. Ninga hectopascals. Which is fine. We'll do a takeoff of 1. Flaps of 5. Packs are auto. Anti-ice is off. And then we need a centre of gravity of 25.6. And then we've got a takeoff weight of, it's another OFP, 496721. Hide, calculate. So, flaps 5 off of 18, with a takeoff weight of 496,721 pounds, with a takeoff of 1. Cell temp of 43 with a V1 of 140, 144, 152 with a trim of 4.4. So that's fine. So, takeoff of 1, selected temperature of 43. Takeoff, flaps 5, 25.6, we'll round it up to 26. And that's good. Winds are 030 at 9. We have no slope here. And the outside air temperature is 7 degrees. And then we've got some deviation stuff. So we've got 1360, 1360, and then we've got an equal acceleration height of 1900, which is good. And then we can input our speeds in, which is 140, 144, 152. So 140, 144, 152, which is good. Plus the 5 is 157 into the window up there, so that's good. So checklist, before start checklist, we will do here very, very shortly, so we don't want to do that just yet because we are still boarding by the sounds of it. What we will do is we will check the fuel. Fuel's okay. How's our gear doing? Gear's okay as well, to be honest, so that's fine. So we've got fuel on our left and our right. We'll have to worry about our centers, and we'll go ahead and start firing up this APU as well. So with that, we'll go parking brake as well. Which is good. Brake source is all good down there as well. That's fine. We've already got TCAS all ready to go. We have no ATC on at the moment either, so it's again probably another flight without ATC. But then saying that, it is pretty much 20 past 10 at night for me, so we'll just wait for this boarding to complete and then we'll be good. APU is running. Yes, it is running perfect. So with that, we'll let the ground crew know that we're on our own power now, and then we are good to go. That's fine. Right, shall we have a look at the taxi? Taxi is very, very, very short this time, compared on to the wait in. So we're over here, so we'll push back facing to the west, and we'll taxi out via November 17, November, and then runway 18 is right here. So it's pretty much out, out, out. Pretty much the most simplest taxi ever. So we don't have far, so we'll take it, and then we'll figure out where we'll park down in Charles de Gaulle once we get there. So how long is this flight? Do we want to plan arrival here? 262. Nah, we'll do it up in the air, to be honest. What's that saying? Call manager message, use center CDU for ACARS and CPDLC. Oh, okay. So use this. That's fine. And then we'll do that very shortly as well, so it's good. Right, how are we getting on with boarding? This side's finished by the looks of it, because these two are over there. How is this guy getting on? Is this guy finished loading yet? Shall we have a look and see if we can see him? Oh, yep, we can still see the cart. We can still see him. He's still loading. So we're just waiting for him to complete. If that is the case, these doors cannot be shut except for this main cargo one. So we'll shut this side of the aircraft, but we'll keep this side open until he's finished. And we've already got the APU fired up anyway, so that's fine. let's start pressurising this right hydraulic, because this right hydraulic is our parking brake pressurisation system. So we'll get that up and running, which is good, which then clears this brake source warning as well, which is good, which then gives us this parking brake indicator. So that's good. So as soon as GSX is finished doing what it's doing, we will be able to push if it'll work. If it'll work, because it's not been working for the past 2 videos. For us, GSX is no yikey today. There's nothing else for us to check, is there? Other than probably skim through the route. Oh, there we go, there's GSX now. But we'll quickly just skim through this route, make sure that everything's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Right, GSX is done, so we can go ahead and close up that main cargo door. And then we can come down into here. Parking brake is set. So we can release the ground power. I should have disconnected it from there before releasing it, but it's fine. So it's disconnecting, which is fine. And parking brake is set, so we can go ahead and release the wheel chocks. And we're just waiting on all these doors. Go ahead and close this door as well. And then we can then set it to arm. Go closed, closed. Next page, arm all, and then they'll go to green. So that's good to go. FMC, progress. Yeah. Right. Shall we get ready for the push and start then? Is GSX going to work? Oh my god, GSX may actually work. Oh my god, GSX is actually working. Oh my goodness.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Why can't GSX just work like this all the time? It'd be great. Right, so checklist. We want nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Roger. Brakes off.
Commencing push.
Roger. Start that timer. And we'll start pressurising this panel so the left engine can come up. So before start checklist, MCP is 157. Heading track 176, 4000. Takeoff speeds are 140, 144, 152, plus 5 is 157. See, the pre-flight is complete. Trim is set to 4, I believe. 5.5, we'll fix that anyway, but it's fine. Takeoff brief is taxiing via November 17, November. Runway 18 right, 18, not 18 right, 18. Departing runway 18 by the Sobra 2 Lima departure with an initial climb of 4,000 feet. Tracking 176. So before start checklist is complete, we've got the left and the right up. So what we will do is we'll wait for that and then we'll start up number 2. Engine page, monitoring engine 2. Fuel in. EGT should start rising, vibrations rising, fuel flows in. There we go. Perfect.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Roger. Well, engine 2 is only just started, so we're going to start number 1. And we'll wait for it. EGT setting, oil quantity is rising, vibration is rising, fuel flow in, vibration, oil pressure, vibration, EGT, vibration and fuel flow. Good. And the EGT. Go. Perfect. Good. Clicked off, which is good. So we'll go APU off. Confirm good.
Cockpit to ground.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Right, then we need 4.25 on the trim. Which I believe is right there. Well, that's 4.75. There's 4.25, which is good. We'll do a flight control test, which is going to be full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full up, pull down, rudder to the right, and rudder to the left, neutral. So that's all good.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Roger. Marking back to
Right is clear.
RTO,
Right is clear.
which is good. Keep that before taxi checklist is screen up as well. And then we'll just wait for the hand signals. Hand signal number 1. And then there's number 2 with a wave off, so that's good. Right, so hand signals received. which is all good. So, anti-ice is not required. Recall is checked, it's just TCAS. Flight controls are checked and freed, and the ground equipment is clear. Before taxi checklist is complete. So we'll switch that round, turn the taxi light on, go off with the brakes, and we will now start taxiing. So we're clearing the right, and I'm hoping we're clearing left because there's a grass patch here, so we're fine. Right, so swing her this way. Out onto November. We'll just take her all the way down to runway 18 right. Which, lo and behold, we're already here. Simple as that. So, make sure that there's no one coming in. No one should be landing on this runway anyway. I don't think you can land on this runway, but you never know. It's VATSIM. It is VATSIM, and before takeoff checklist is complete. And we'll do another rolling takeoff. So we won't stop. 50%. Thrust ref. Airspeed alive. Thrust set. Air nuts, throttle hold. 100. Oh, we've got a tailwind. Nice. V1, hand off. Rotate, gentle. 5 degrees. 7.5. Keep pitching. Other climb, get up. Thrust ref, VNAV speed. That's that, LNAV. Can come in now. Speed check, flaps 1. Pilot in. Right, 240 in the window. Speed check, flaps up. After takeoff checklist. Landing gear is up and flaps are up also. After takeoff checklist is complete. Beautiful. And then we just climb out of here like a rocket in the triple. Right, standard. Done. We have some wind. 281 on the heading. Good. Right, coming up for 10. Right, there's 10. Logo light could come off too. Yeah, we're good. That's good. Right. Let's turn down the sim now. And yeah, there is the departure out of Frankfurt as we head over to Charles de Gaulle. By Frankfurt behind us. But this is where normal procedure happens. I am going to put you into a nice climb in / cruise segment, and we will be back to do the cleanup and then the arrival into well, actually we can, oh no, we can't do a cleanup because we actually need this ring. Yeah, and then we'll do the arrival into Charles de Gaulle. So enjoy the climb, enjoy the cruise, and I'll talk to you very, very shortly. And welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that little segment of music. We need to start planning our descent because we are 170 odd miles away. So let's have a look at the charts and see what we're looking at. So I've already looked. They're landing on the landing east, so we're going to be landing from the west side and coming in all the way in. So our last waypoint is Vidos. So we're going to be coming in via Vidos 9 Hotel, runway 9 left, which is what I'm looking at, via Lorne, and then all the way in. So let's have a look at this. So Vidos, we've got to be below flight level 280, max 300 knots. Ekram, we're fine. Nori's fine. Devon, we've got to be 160 and below. And then Lorne, we've got to be between flight level 110 and 150. And then it is pretty much vectors after that, all the way to the runway for ILS runway 09. So pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. So let's go ahead and we'll come down into the FMC and we'll get this programmed just now, because we are actually like 165 miles away. So we can do that, we can do that. So ILS 9 left via the Vidus 9 Hotel via Lorry 6 Echo into there. 194, we're 101 away from TD. Let me just cross-reference the star, make sure all these altitudes are correct. So at Vidos, 300 knots to flight level 280 and below. Devon, flight level 130 and below. Lorne, between flight level 150 and 110. And then all the way down to 6,000 feet, basically 6,000, 7,000 feet for here. And then 4,000 for the ILS. Yes, 4,000 for the ILS, so that's fine. Perfect. So we can come into the fix now, we can erase this fix, and we can get the fix and all that organised for the airport. So we have a fix over Lorne, which looks like it's to be 5 miles, which is fine by me. And then we've got another one over the Charles de Gaulle VOR, which is Charlie Golf November. That will be at 10 miles. We'll do one at 25 miles as well, and then we'll check the beams and see if we've got to do any beams. The ILS fix, we're going to do Papa November Echo, and we want the ILS DME, I believe, for 5 miles, which we can just check and make sure that's all correct. Actually, do we want that ILS NDB? Ooh, maybe not. Let me try the other one, see what that looks like. No, we want the ND. We actually want the NDB one. Well, the DME one, which is this one. We do want this one. So we'll do that 5 miles. There we go. Perfect. Let me see if there's any beams on this. No, there is no beams. So we don't actually have to put the draw the line headings. So that's fine. Let me sync that heading up, because otherwise it's going to annoy me. That's all in. VNAV. VNAV descent. Do we have a VNAV descent speed? Mach decimal 72. There we go. Forecast. We've got transition of 6,000 into here as well. But what we will do is, these were all Frankfurt's descent forecast aerodrome winds. We will go ahead and we will purge all those, and then we'll get our own ones in. So we have flight level 200, 10, 15, and then we'll do 10 again, because I was meant to do 15 there, and then we'll do 8,000. Not 80,000, 8,000. And then we'll go legs, route, request, and then we'll request some wind data. This weather does not look nice up ahead, I will tell you that one for sure. The joys of flying in P3D and having the PMDG, you have a weather radar. Bing bong, load, execute that, load that, and we're all good. So that's all done. We just now need to do our speeds. So let's have a look at our landing data. So Paris, Charles de Gaulle, 9 left, flaps configuration, flaps 30. It is, I just put dry there, and I bet you it's like crapping it down. Actually no, it is actually dry, so that's good. Show the keyboard. Winds are 140 at 10. Outside air temperature down there is 7 degrees with a QNH of 988 hectopascals. Aircon is on auto, anti-ice is off, and we've got a re-ref plus 5. What we might do actually is we might actually do plus 10 on that just to be on the safe side. So 159. So it'll be 149. So that's fine. But we will do that anyway. So we'll go into here. We'll do 159 into there, and then that's in and ready to go. VNav is good to go. So we want to be flight level 280 and below, don't we? So we're already at that. So we want to be between flight level 150 and 110. So let's do 130, bang in the middle. For that, so that's fine. How are we looking weather wise? This is going to be spicy. It's basically around this area. There we go. Yeah, that looks spicy. We'll do all brakes 2 coming into here as well, and then we'll start getting this all organised. Right, 988, and what do we have for barrow? Let's have a look. We have a barrow of 580. Oh my goodness. I wish this was like MSFS's a barrow, but good old P3D. You got left click and right click and hold and drag. There we go. Perfect. Right, 40. That's fine. What head am we going to now? 269. 69. Whoa. And then this is just descent checklist, which is going to be in the next 20 miles, so that's fine. So we've already got our heading in. We've got our altitude in. FMC's already programmed and ready to go. Everything else is good. Let me just check this ILS frequency. 109.35, heading 084. Yep, and winds are 140 at 10, so we've got a crosswind. Okay, so you're making the right decision there to add the 10 knots on the ground speed on the VREF, so that's kind of a good positive situation. So that's fine. So we're chilling. We are chilling until TD. And then we'll just descend down into Paris. Our plan when we get into Paris is FedEx Park all the way over here. So, and we're landing 9 left. So, should be fairly simple. One of these will work. Hoping not to get Zulu 7. But if we can get Zulu 5 and Zulu 6, then we'll come off at Kilo 6 cross runway 27 left at Kilo 6 onto Quebec. And then yeah, I don't know how taxiing works here. Like, you can go down Quebec, and then probably come all the way down here, come to here, and then cross, and then come all the way down. Let me see if I can find one that a real World FedEx did, and how this did it. Okay, this guy landed on 27 right. Okay, that does not work. Because he pretty much just got a straight in taxi. I need another call sign to be able to go out of Paris. I don't know what a call sign would be. Let me check the VA that I'm part of, see if they've got one for me. Let me see what they got. So if I say I wanted to go to here, just out of like randomness, I just need a call sign. Because I want to figure out if one departed out on what taxiways it used. Paris. Right, okay, I see how it did this. Right, so are we at TD yet? Yeah, we're at TD. So we're Thirst Idle. And then that should start dropping. He's going to bring back the speed first before the altitude, ain't it? So yeah, right. So we can go down Quebec, and then we can then go down Delta because the Bravo's the outbound traffic. So that's fine, right? That's all I want you to know. So we're gonna go Quebec, Delta, Quebec, Delta, then in here via this madness, which will probably be coming in here and diagonally just travelling down here, in via Mike, and then Mike all the way down into this area over here, which is where then we will park on any of these stands down here, like out the way. So because this is Fedex Terminal in Charles de Gaulle, so yeah, right, we will put this over here, and we will now monitor descent as we descend down into Paris. These clouds do not look nice at all, which is not nice at all. I just hit my knuckle on my monitor and that kind of hurt a little bit. Nice wee short flight this, to be honest. Oh, for flight level 200 now. Nice. Let's put the aim on. I feel like we might need anti-ice just to go into these clouds, but we might not. But I feel like we will, because this weather radar is not looking very, very pretty coming into here at all, even though Charles de Gaulle is not reporting any rain in the vicinity. So, but our weather radar is completely saying different. Right, are we making it for that? Devon for 160 and below. Oh, that's wrong. We can have speed. Let this recalculate itself. Let it just figure itself out because I just adjusted that. Right, we're going to do... Oh no, anti-ice is already on auto, so if it's needed, the systems will automatically kick in, so that's fine. Hold. Right, but we're going to make that restriction, so let's continue down to 7,000 feet, because that's what this is, these two are next. And then we'll plan for the vectors, so that's fine. How are we doing from the airdrome? Oh wow, we're actually miles out from the airdrome, to be honest. We'll take that any day of the week. Oh, we should have done this descent checklist, shouldn't we have? Oh, right. Recall is done, notes are performed, auto brake is 2, landing VREF is flaps 30 at 159, plus 10 which is 169. Approach brief is complete, we're landing 9 left via the Vedus 9 hotel arrival via the Lorne 6 Echo transition with radar vectors to runway 9 left for the ILS, which is all good. Missed approach procedure, which I did not actually go over, is climb straight ahead to 4,000 to Papa Golf 671, continue to Papa Golf 672 at max 4,000, and then as directed. So pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you, not going to lie. Speed, VNAV path. sync up this heading, and we're good. Mr. Aircraft, I need you to descend. Please and thank you. That aircraft just wanted to sit there at that altitude. I don't know why. That's in flight level 120. Probably do 1,000 feet a minute, to be honest. We don't have to go crazy with it, because we're on the vectors anyway, so it's fine. Right, so we can get rid of that one fix, which is that Lorney. We no longer need it. Never. Oh, we just need this one, which is the airport arc, which we're coming into the 25-mile range for. So that's handy. VNav we're still too high for, so but it's fine. It's because it can't calculate it properly because we've got vectors. That's all. Right, bring this speed right back. Do 200 feet a minute, but that's about it. But we need to get this speed down now. Otherwise we're going to be max over 250 knots at 10,000, which is not a good sign. Do we actually have a speed restriction here for Banor? Lower successful squawk 7600 carry out or join published procedure at Banor descend to 4,000 at 26 CDG, then turn left on track 129 to intercept the final of last cleared and confirmed approach, otherwise. Oh right, okay. That's only if we have a radio failure, but we have no ATC, so we've got to vector ourselves. $400 feet. Right, now we can start bumping this back up again to 1,000 feet a minute. Because now we're below the 250 knots restriction, so that's good. Yeah, there is no rain in the vicinity, it's just outwards, out further than the aerodrome. Right, there's 10,000. Turn the sim volume back up for you all. Because now we are in stereo cockpit mode again. This VNav's beginning to come back in again as well. think it's beginning to realise what we're doing, which is good. Can we get a glimpse of Charles de Gaulle at all? No, it's beneath all that cloud. Literally beneath all that cloud. So that'll do 600 feet a minute. There is no traffic in this vicinity, so we're all good to just vector ourselves in. Oh, we got a glimpse of Charles de Gaulle. There's Mr. Charles de Gaulle down there. We can see her through the clouds now, so we have visual with the airfield now. But we're going to be tracking more west now before coming down on her. There is no speed restriction here, but we also need to be careful. Maintain a rate of descent of not less than 1300 feet a minute minimum until clear level of altitude, and under radar vectoring until interception of cleared final approach. Yeah, we're not going to do that because that's a bit crazy to be doing. We can just take it down 1,000 feet a minute. We don't have to be overly excessive with it. I'm coming up for the 7,000 anyway for this waypoint, which is good, which means the VNAV's going to be back in. We'll take the heading of 260 on that, so we'll do heading select. We'll do that, and then we need the runway heading, which is going to be is it 084 we want? Extended center line. There we go. This VNAV's gonna have a mind of its own, but don't worry about it. Alt. Now we're going to maintain 230 knots, and then we're going to just start vectoring ourselves. Right, so we'll come down initially to 5,000 feet. 1,000 feet a minute. 230 knots. We'll do that as well, so 988. Let me make sure that that's still actually active. Yeah, 988. So winds are 150 at 11 now, so yeah, it's going to be a head crosswind. It's fine. Or a smack bang on crosswind, to be honest, if anything. Right, 700 feet a minute. And we could probably do 500, to be honest. We don't have to come down too quick. We just need to be at 10 DME. So at this waypoint right here, we've got to be at 4,000. feel like we can make this left-hand turn now. Right, let's go left heading 175. Wind this speed right back to 220 knots, so it's good. 600 feet a minute. So, checklist, approach checklist, altimeters are 988 hectopascals. $400 feet a minute, that's fine, so we can go speed check flaps 1. Will be good. We are sort of cloud surfing, just a little bit, not too bad, or just a tad. This VNav descent profile is absolutely smack bang on as well, so it's like an even better bonus for us. Right, we'll swing around left heading 130. Alarm that approach as well. Localizer. We are, how many DME? 14. We'll start winning the speed back to 200 then. Do the flaps 1 bug. Alt. We have no visual with this runway at all. Speed check flaps 5. No, that's flaps 15. I want flaps 5. My detent is out for flaps 5 and flaps 15. Glide slope. Right, we'll do 1.6. Well, we'll do 1.77 for just now, just so that we can start figuring everything out. Okay, I'm sensing a few go arounds here. Like, I have not landed a 777 in a crosswind in a while. At 160 now. Go gear. 2500's checked, gear down. Speed check flaps 15. This is like giving us different landings. I'm going to do flaps 25. That's 25 at 145, that's fine. Six miles. Paris is coming into range now, so this is working out very well. Speed check flaps 20. Paris is now disappeared out of sight of view. Speed breakers armed. Speed check flaps 25. 150. Landing checklist. Landing gear down 3 green, ground spoiler, speed breakers armed, flaps 25 green, 4000s in the window. Landing checklist is complete. We have no visual of this runway. 1000's checked. I'm taking this. Just so then I have it. This is broken at 400 feet. This is going to be interesting. Oh, there we go. My aircraft. Full on visual right now.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Minimums continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Sheesh. Get that over, get it over, get it over, get it over, get it over. Get the nose down. There we go. Reversers. Ground spoilers. Decel. Through 70 manual. Oh, it's a Zulu 7. Oh, we have floating taxiway signs. Beautiful! We got an elevation issue. Please do not have an elevation issue. Please. Please. Oh, this is going to be spicy. Right, clear left, clear right. Ignore these floating taxiway signs. I have no idea what's going on. I feel... Oh, because of my dynamic lighting. Oh, okay. So my dynamic lighting BGL is conflicting with the actual aerodrome, which is fine. Which is fine. Right, taxi light on. Taxi light on. That can all come off. Nice. Right, we should be on Quebec. I'll try and fix those floating taxiway signs for the next time we go out of here. for the next flight, which I don't know what that's going to be just yet. .75, we want to bring that up. Got 4. Right, so we're on Quebec, so we've got quite a bit of a taxi. So we want to go to... Oops. I'll just sift straight past India. Where do we want to park? Where do we want to park? Let's say India 24. No, I do not need that. Follow me. Right, this is where we're going to start getting lost, I feel. See, so it's just the taxiway signs over there. These taxiway signs over here are fine. So it's just that little bit over there. So, oh, we've got someone coming in as well, which is nice. Turn off in position on that side. Positions off on that side as well, so that's good. What other fix have we got? Oh, it's the ILS. That open as well, so that's fine. Right, so we're still on Quebec. How's that APU doing? She's spooling. It's good. Right, so we'll set this to 200. Set that to 10,000. Put that back around there like that. Then we're good. I don't know what this is that's coming in. All I'm worried about is not getting lost in Charles de Gaulle right now. That is my plan. So we're going to go right here, which is going to take us on to Delta. And then we'll keep taxiing for a little bit, and then we have another. We can clear that now as well, so that's good. 25. Was that Air France? Yeah. Right. How do we want to do this? Let's go this way. This bit here is gross. Like, hello? Who made Charles de Gaulle like this? Like, this bit here is just... I don't know what someone was thinking here. This junction is just disgusting. Can we go left here? Oh, we can. Nice. Oh, we're still on Delta as well. Oh, this is classified as Delta. Okay, good. Now we're on Mike, which is where we have to go. Okay, confusing. Yeah, we just taxi down Mike now and then make a left onto Echo Mike 2 by the looks of it, if I'm reading that correctly. So it's quite a bit down. She's quite a bit, so. I've never been up at this part of Charles de Gaulle whenever I've flown into here, to be honest. I thought Fedex would be down the bottom end, but nope, they get chucked up here. Guess this is where their terminal is. That ground speed. Oh yeah, oh, it is actually where FedEx's terminal is. FedEx. Echo November 20. We don't want any of these stands. Let me just see where I am on the chart. Okay, I see where I am on the chart. Mike, stop. Okay. We don't have to stop. 24. I guess this is where you would get a tug to take you in from here. Yeah, see it says stop, but obviously we won't stop unless you stop and then you contact another side of the apron to then be able to do it. There's Echo Mike 2, which matches the chart, which is where we want to go down. And we want India 24. I guess this is where GSX is, which is absolutely beautiful. India 23. India 24 has been identified. Idle the throttle, swing her all the way in. That was actually not that bad of a turn, to be honest, but we can fix ourselves. Oh, Mr. Marshall to tell me what we're doing. Oh, we're straight. Okay. It's fine. Oh, my toes were still on the brake. Right, parking brake is set. Check the stats page. APU is running. So we'll go engine 1 and 2. Douche, douche, douche. We'll leave this one on for just now, because that's our parking brake, until our N2 gets below 20. And then we're good. Welcome to Charles de Gaulle. Beacon. Done. And done. I double tapped that, but it's fine. So we can come to menu, close flight. That's done. I don't know what this does, but this should clear itself eventually. And there you have it. Welcome to Charles de Gaulle. That was actually really, really nice. I actually enjoyed that, to be honest. We can go off with the parking brakes now, because now we're on the chocks, and everything else should be good. So our APU is cooling down, electrical panel is all good, hydraulics is good, fuel, that'll close up. Doors are all opening, and our wheels are actually all okay, so that's good. And we'll do the final checklist. So the hydraulic panel is set, parking brake is off, and we're on the chocks, so that's good. And we can then do the secure checklist for you guys. So the ADIRU is off, emergency lights are off, and we will do both. And packs are off. Secure checklist is complete. And there you have it. Welcome on the ground. Oh, no, we're not on the ground yet. We need to open up that door before anything. But there you have it. Welcome on the ground in Charles de Gaulle. It was lovely. It was lovely. I actually enjoyed that, to be honest. A few FedEx hops, you know, for you guys on the channel. You know, hopefully you enjoyed that little segment flight over from Frankfurt over to Charles de Gaulle, as well as the previous one from London Stansted to Frankfurt to begin with. But yeah, I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't know where we're going to take her next. I don't know where we'll take her next. I don't know where we can go from here. But I will be sure to post another video here on the channel further. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did and you're enjoying the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Like these all come back if you're enjoying the content. Be sure to post notification bell so you get notified when content like this goes live, whether it's P3D, MSFS, you know, whatever that type of content. If not, then you know, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, if you've got any rich suggestions for me you would like to see on the channel, be sure to post them in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give me a massive thumbs up. If not, you know, all good. But yeah, I will catch you all in the next ones. But from Fedex 33, down here on the ground in Paris Charles de Gaulle, I wish you all happy landings.